What's going down, folks? It's Eric Ebrock, starting another let's play video for Final Fantasy 14. The character's name is Seyaya, and she is a female Lalafell that I made just for this Let's Play series. We just got level 10. In the last video, you saw us basically running some errands to kill little raptor-looking things. They're called anoles, and then the efts, which are these big. They're not like crocodiles, but I don't know, big slimy crocodile-like looking things, lizards or whatever. Had to kill those, doing so for the 12's wood so that we can restore balance. So anyways, just hit level 10, so now we're going to go ahead and do our next Conjurer's class quest, which you get one every 5 levels. You already saw the level 1 that we did, the level 5, and now we're doing the level 10. So we'll do that, then we'll go back to young Galfred and see what he would have us do next. But first up, our guild master, Asumiyan. No, not you. I said Asumiyan. There we go. Oh, we just got a new one. Now we have to... Oh well, that means our shield will go away, but what... Anywho, moving on. Greetings, Seyaya. Each time we meet, the part of conjure befits you ever better. In your previous lesson, you learned about the element of earth. It is my desire that you next become acquainted with wind, travel to Full Flower Comb in the East Shroud, and seek the teachings of Waifu. No, I'm just joking. Though scant few years have passed since her coming of age, Wufu is a conjurer of consummate skill who is able to divine the will of air elements with uncommon clarity. I can recommend no better tutor for your lessons in the mysteries of wind. Alright then, bro. We can get her did. Here she is. Here, waifu. I'm gonna call her waifu, it's easier. And she's a blonde! Oh yeah, we love blondes. You must be Seyaya. Brother Isumiyan sent word to expect you. It shall be my pleasure to instruct you on the patterns of gusts and gales. Now, how to proceed. Pray forgive my hesitation. It was but recently that I attained the title of Hearer, and, well, you are my first student. Ah yes. I believe I have a suitable task for you. To the east of Sweet Bloom Pier, there's a small spring, giving rise to a pool. Go there and clear the air of the honeybee swarm, which lately took up residence in the area. You seem uncertain. Mayhap you wonder at the connection between my request and the subject of your study? I sympathize, Seyaya. But trust me, inexperienced though I may seem, this deed will deepen your understanding of wind. I don't know if you got destination. Yeah, whenever you see destinations, that's a little purple nasty stuff, you can be sure that something's gonna pop up to try to kill you. Oh yes, let's go, Tom, baby. Let's do this. Whew. Honeybee swarm. He's got him with a critical. Alright, we'll be about it. They will come for you and attack you. Welcome back. I take it the bees are no more. Of course, who do you think I am? Tell me, do you happen to notice many of the Balkans' preferred flowers in the vicinity of the spring? I ask because there were none. Strange then, is it not, that these bees should choose to congregate there? And what has caused this aberrant behavior? Still your mind, and reach out with your senses. Can you feel it? The path of the wind veers from its natural course, sweeping hapless creatures along in its wake. Something is playing havoc with the air current. Such a disturbance bespeaks corruption. Return to the spring near Sweet Bloom Pier and search for pockets of corrupted air. Should you find one, use your powers of conjury to disperse it. Alright then, bro, I guess we're going back to the same spot. more like purify the corrupted air over here. So, all right, looks like we're gonna have to go in. We're going in, so this is gonna be a little tougher than the last one. So, you guys ready? I'm ready. We're ready. Here we go. Alright. See now, I always wondered if I start with the ads first. Oh yeah, ads first. Get the ad first. Kill the tainted winds spray. We'll just hit him with the oh, she ran up. Oh my goodness, what is that thing? Well done. The wind no longer keens its frustration. Let us return to full flower. Let's do it. Waifu! Thank you for helping. I must apologize for exposing you to such danger. Heck yeah, all them dang ass. The corruption was greater than I anticipated, but it is through such trials that we flourish as conjurers. Now then, Seyaya, what did you learn as you struggled with the air's grasp? You will doubtless have noticed that wind does not strike with the instant, crushing force of earth. Instead, it torments one's form, dancing across every surface and leaving 1,000 tiny wounds in its wake. These are agonies of erosion. Having experienced such pain, you are now intimately acquainted with wind's capacity for patient destruction. I guess that's why whenever I cast wind on monsters, it's a damage over time instead of just, outright blunt one-time damage like earth. No land is a stranger to its power. When you stand under distant skies and feel the wind's familiar caress upon your skin, remember the lessons you have learned here this day. I suppose I should be grateful that this latest elemental disturbance manifested itself at such an opportune time. Only the gods know what I would have taught you had it not. Yet the growing frequency of such phenomena begins to concern me. While it is true that the calamity wrought much harm upon Twelswood, I suspect some other force is at work here. I bid you remain wary, Seyaya. But enough of these ominous rumblings. I regret to say that your time with me is at an end. Return to Stillglade Fane and inform Brother Isumi of your newfound mastery. Oh, and be sure to thank him for sending me such a willing first student. No problem, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I can do to help, you know what I'm saying? Glad to be your first, you know what I'm saying? Pop that shit, you know Isumi, I'm finished. What is my reward? Welcome back, Seyaya. The elementals inform me that you have opened your ears to the voice of the wind. That is well. Having made allies of two elements, you are well on your way along the path of conjury, though full comprehension of these forces will only come to you in the fullness of time. Be patient. As you seek to embrace nature more fully, so will nature hold you more closely. They made you study wind? Why bother? Oh, here she go. Thus young Sylphie. You don't need wind to heal things, whatever those dreary lessons tell you. Conjury is inextricably bound with nature, Sylphie. That dreary lesson is one you should have learned by now. I assume by your presence here that you have once again abandoned your tutors. You must understand, if you persist in casting spells without the proper knowledge, I have all the knowledge I need. My mother never needed to embrace nature to heal, and the people she helped were thankful of her. I learned conjury the same way she did, and become just as great a conjurer. You'll see. But I didn't come here to argue with you, Brother Isumi. I wanted to tell you that I've discovered how to cast rays. How? What were you thinking, girl? You know not what you do, what you risk. You are meddling with forces beyond your comprehension. Should you even attempt to use that spell, I will have no recourse but to strip you of the name of conjurer and banish you from our halls. Do I make myself clear? Why must she be so angry with me? It's not as if I'm trying to hurt anyone. You're hurting yourself, woman, don't you see? But that's... Sylphie, my dear child, that is precisely the point. My apologies, Seyaya. I hope you do not find these constant disruptions distracting. As you have heard, Sylphie's mother was also a conjurer who was unable to use any spells outside of the sphere of healing. Needless to say, Sylphie seeks to emulate her in every way. It is a rare and wondrous talent to heal without relying on the energies of nature, but such power is not born of true conjuring. By all that we know of the art, it should not be possible for Sylphie to cast rays. I shudder to think what would happen if she tried. I fear my inability to set her upon the true path reflects my own failings as a teacher. I am only glad that those same failings have not hindered you. Whether it be with my help or in spite of it, I believe that you will become a fine conjurer. Already you are blessed with great power, and more shall be yours should you preserve without art, as indeed I hope you shall. Yet however much you grow, however powerful you become, remember that ours is a power borrowed, not taken. Before you depart, I should speak with you one further matter. Thus far, you have completed 3 tasks to my satisfaction. I would officially recognize your efforts by granting you leave to join other guilds. Gridania is home to guilds representing Lancer, Archer, Leatherworker, Carpenter, and Botanist. Should any of these paths appeal to you, you are free to seek membership at the associated establishment. I but ask that you bear one thing in mind. While man is given to curiosity and wants to explore new paths, only through focus may he attain true enlightenment. Naturally, it would please me most, my reading, if you would place conjuring above other pursuits. Regardless of the path you choose, however, I have every confidence that your deeds will be the honor of all concerned. Go now, Seyaya, and seek your destiny. Ever shall the earth meet your footfall, and the wind guide your path. So now I have access to all the other disciplines. Need them shoes, bro. So, yeah, when you first start, you can only be a conjurer, or whatever your starting class is, you can only do that. But once you get level 10, that's when it opens up and you can be whatever it is you want to be. I forgot what they're called. So yeah. Thank the gods you've come. We have a potential crisis on hand, and I would appreciate your assistance. Will you hear me out? Oh, shoot. That don't look good, bro. Listen well, for we haven't much time. To the southeast of here lies a dungeon known as Spirit Hold. It was all but destroyed during the calamity. Desiring to offer the ruins back to the forest, a hearer ventured inside to carry out the rite of returning. Alas, it would seem something has gone awry. Word arrived just moments ago that the hearer and his guards have been attacked by a towering shadow. Aye, you heard me true, a shadow. On any other day, I would dispatch my best quivermen to provide support, but I sent them to repel an XIV incursion in the West Shroud near Belago. The timing of these events cannot be coincidence. I fear the XIV somehow caught wind of our plans and are attempting to disrupt the rite in an effort to weaken the bond between man and elemental. They must not be allowed to succeed, and so I bid you go to Spirit Hold and do whatever is necessary to resolve the situation. Please, say you will help us. You know I got you, bro. I knew you would not let me down. You have all the support I can muster. Now, we are racing against time, so you had best make haste. Quest accepted. Who goes there? An adventurer, is it? Here at Instructor Galford's request, you say? Thank the matron. Doubtless you already know this, but a towering shadow manifested without warning and attacked the here in the midst of the rites. Is it Rit or right? I think it's Rit. Most of his party has been successfully evacuated, but 5 remain unaccounted for. Please find them and see them out of harm's way. Will do. Let's go. I may be small, but I gets her dead. There's one. Groan, a great shadow towering over me. What in 12's good grace? And an adventurer, please, you must save the here. While you do that, I'ma bounce. I'ma do so slowly. Another woodweller. Galford sent you. I am no longer of use here. Pray help the here in my stead. I gotta be careful because these dang imps. Why does it not let me? There it goes. Nope. Dang it. You alright, bro? Away, vile fiend. Away, I say. I defy you. I defy you! Oh, an adventurer. We were ambushed in the midst of the ritual, and then, I'm not sure what happened. Alright, well you go ahead outside, bro, and let a real female Taru, or a female Lalafell handle this. Okay, but you gotta kill these. Cool-headed conjurer. You were sent to help? I feel you are too late. The ritual has failed. I must needs return to Gridania. The seats here must know of this. That's a cool little coat you got on. I need to get me one of those. Hopefully I can. That thing was no elemental, but a being born of darkness. The hero languishes alone in the depths. You must help him. Luckily that imp ain't looking at me. Don't worry, bro, I got you. O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. Here you go, girl. Stand up strong to him. Hitting rocks with rocks. Sounds good to me. Those big rocks are make up some pretty take him out. Too little, too late. Damnation! He has eluded us yet again. Oh, fancy meeting you here. How are things? Other than me taking down this huge golem? A vision. What are you? Shh! More birds. This makes it how many times today? 7? Their movements are beyond our fathoming. Do you think maybe they're trying to summon their primal? I hope not, for all our sakes. We must be prepared for the worst. Withered, the same fate has befallen Emerald Moss. It is as we feared. Downward's anomaly is affecting life in the Twelveswood. Yeah, so that meteor up there is falling to Earth, and inside it is Bahamut. And Bahamut busts out that mug and starts tearing up stuff. You mean the disturbance in the etheric flow, which is again the little energy that underlies everything. You know, nature, people, magic, everything. The very same. The Garleans have a lot to answer for. The imbalance they have created is plunging the land into chaos, just as Louis Soif forewarned. It is no wonder the primals have started appearing. Time is against us, but there is still hope for the land. We must hold fast to that hope and fight to the very last. Primals there's these things called beastmen, agreed. There's these things called beastmen, and they summon their primals. So like the XIV that you saw, little birdmen, they can summon their primal, which is Garuda. Then there's other types of beastmen, you know, like these things called the Almal-Jah. And then there's also these little goblin-looking things that have their primal as well. So different beastmen have different primals. But they awaken their primal by gathering crystals and praying a lot. Ugh. Some stupid things. These stupid things happen to be the very latest in Charlian innovation. Show some respect. But they're so uncomfortable and ugly. If you ask me, they're an improvement over the mask of yours. She's always wearing this mask, so we've never actually seen her upper face. Sigh. Hard to believe it's already been 5 whole years, isn't it? Already. 5 years is but a heartbeat in the life of a planet. I suppose you're right. Now that I think about it, the Twelveswood barely recovered at all, and the Grodanians still have the same old problems. Aye, along with some new ones. Just in case the Ixali and Garuda weren't troublesome enough, the Sylphs had to go and invite Ramu, didn't they? So the Sylphs, those are another type of beastmen, and their primal is Ramu. Do you ever think about the adventurers who fought alongside us? I do. And then 5 years seems like ages. I wonder what became of them. Ada, look. Golly! And this is what exactly? Yet another disturbance in the aether, and freshly manifested at that. It seems to be emanating from Life Men stump. We must hurry. So I guess that's when they met us at the life stump with that sword stuck in there. Yeah, she's got... Are you alright? Your eyes glazed over for a while there. The good news is that the here is unharmed. Somewhat dazed, yes, but whole in body and mind. In mind and body. The bad news concerns everything else. Lest you forget, the Twelveswood is the domain of the elementals. It is by their leave that man abides in the forest and avails himself of its bounty. The ground which the dungeon occupies is no different. Having no more use for the dungeon, the Grodanians set a here to offer the place back to the elementals by way of the rite of returning, which is essentially an expression of gratitude. Alas, he failed to complete the ritual for obvious reasons. While the poor soul cannot be blamed for this, the fact remains that unless the elementals are given their due, they may well consider it a slight, and the very last thing the Grodanians can afford to do in these uncertain times is risk alienating the Twelveswood eternal guardians. So the 12 guardians is over the Twelveswood, which is this whole woody forest place. But you have more than done your part. We shall see the heir to safety, and send for his peers to finish the writ. In the meantime, please make your way outside and report to Alistan. Ah, but where are my manners? I am Papalimo, and the tactless woman besides me here is Ida. Papalino and I are surveying the swelled woods together. Pleased to meet you. Ida, give me a hand, would you? Wait, there is something familiar about you. Could it be that you are... never mind. Doubtless my eyes are playing tricks. Till we meet again. Playing tricks on him. Anywho, all this happened inside Spirit Hold? 12 preserve us. Who was that masked mage? And by what dark ambition is he driven? So many things shrouded in mystery. Well, I shan't find any answer on my own. I must needs discuss this with Galfred. The matter warrants a full investigation. If I am any judge, and that shall certainly be my recommendation. Your courage has saved many lives this day, adventurer. For this you have my deepest gratitude. Pray return to Gridania and speak with Amilne. I understand she wishes to thank you for your efforts on our behalf. Welcome back, Seyaya. A little bird tells me that the Heer and his party owe you their lives. A tale for the tavern is ever there. A tale for the tavern if ever there were one. Oops. Until the Heers have made their will on the matter known, it would be best to avoid unsettling people with stories of walking statues. Now then, you must have suitable recompense for your valiant service. For the first half of your reward, I give you leave to make use of the accommodations here at the guild. Arrangements have been made, so all you need to speak with Antoinette whenever you crave the comfort of a firm bed and soft pillow. Sweet! Access to the inns. Lay down my weary head. For the second half of your reward, I offer you another path of fame and fortune. Guild leaves. Guild leaves are records of various requests we receive from the citizenry. They outline all manner of tasks which ambitious young adventurers like you can elect to undertake. Gontrent is our guild leave official, our leave met here at the Caroline Canopy. I've spoken with him regarding your knack for solving challenging problems, and he is eager to make your acquaintance. Sweet! Guild leaves. By the way, have you perchance heard about the coming festival? It is truly a splendid occasion, looked forward to by young and old alike, and one I heartily recommend that you take the time to enjoy. Don't be too disappointed if the recent troubles cast a shadow over proceedings, however. I fear nothing short of the mysterious interlopers' apprehension can prevent that. But we were talking about you, Seyaya. You have made Mother proud. I expect great things of you, young lady. Faux show, bro. Yeah! Alright, well, we'll go ahead and call it a video here. And when we get back, we'll go ahead and see what adventures await us in Bent Branch Meadows. So, thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, take care.